on the first play.
Superstar, you are live.
Oh my.
Starting this drive on the ground.
Oh,
short game
dude,
on the
I
play.
hate how you teleport like that.
Just a couple of yards on that play. Gotta give us more than that. Looks to throw on second down. Rifles one into the hands of Snoop Dogg.
I also land there when far away.
Hey, what's good, TJ?
Dot City comes out with some extra DBs on third.
Don't
He'll go
press
to the air
it.
on third and short. It goes the pass. Too hot to handle.
Maybe
And now
just
it's
in
picked
one
off.
minute.
That pass is. Give it up for your defense. Score here and slide right. He sets the fire deep. Grabbed it near the sideline. But the officials are saying it's out. That's okay. Next time, player.
Yay.
Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. What you thinking now? It's Mahomes. Moving to his right. The Potomac bomb Mahomes is dropping downfield. No points on the board. Time for D-City to show them how it's done. First carry for Derrick Henry. Puts a little wiggle on him. Battles through a tackle. And they'll stop him right about on the midfield stripe. Only 3 yards last time. You're going to need more than that. Showtime from the 50. Now he'll move out the pocket. Air raid. And all the way home for a Dot City touchdown. Make sure that road to victory goes through Dot City.
Why are legendary chests in the game when you have those?
Oh, TJ is still watching my stream. I thought he wasn't. Thank you, TJ, for continuing to watch this stream. Dude.
Let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out on the star, always in the latest fashion.
That hurt. Ow, that hurt. Dad, that hurt.
Feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to you say that
Andrew, I taught you that. Tell him I taught you that. Tell him I taught you that, Andrew. Andrew, tell him I taught you that. Andrew.
I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems.
Andrew, that's an arena where it does that. It's an arena. Dad, here, let me give you this.
Foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, done out my problems. Let me. When I'm in a magic with the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage? Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now dreams reality, not going so. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right.
Hello again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is...
Oh my God, bro. TJ is a beast.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. Muscles him off. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 or.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get
Ready.
Let's get off the field.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun. Manning. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll get it in the hands of Clark, complete.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
What'd he say?
Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down. And get him in. It's Woods. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described.
Really
He was able to do
a
just
QB
that.
draw
He'll be taken
with
down
Peyton
at the 4
Manning? Oh my
for a pickup
God.
of 2 yards.
What is this man doing? Dude, if this is not amazing content, seeing Peyton
A
Manning
first carry now for
do a
Thompson.
thing,
And he is
I don't know
swallowed
what
up
it
right
is.
at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
Dude.
With your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough.
Yeah, exactly.
Read.
Down there. You guys can't execute it. My fault.
Check, 43.
On first down, Dickerson. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. We're scoreless after 1.
I got the coronavirus, boys. Holy bro.
The rain in corner number 2. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play.
I'm going to try to hit Jerry or Eric.
On 2nd and 12. Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah,
oh my God, Dickerson open. Oh my God.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdown. And that is caught.
Hey, Lawrence, Lawrence, go can have this goal. I'm seeing you. Wait.
30 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Dawson tacks on the point after, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit as they run up and the Keystone State of Pennsylvania, but you think about the Eagles and these Steelers and the injury bug that bit both of them, it's really hard to fathom. If it's germane to the Steelers, began with the injury to Ben Roethlisberger, lost for the year after 2 weeks, and things, although they obviously picked things up later in the year, Charles, started to go south right there.
I think their head coach, Mike Tomlin, not going to win head coach of the year, but to me deserves great consideration because 1-4 start, then they won 8 out of 10, and no Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback. In fact, they went through, as we would count it, essentially 4 quarterbacks this year when you count Joshua Dobbs in the preseason before he was traded to Jacksonville. You end up with an undrafted rookie, Devlin Hodges out of Sanford, the Duck guy, Duck Dynasty himself. But this team, 40th in total offense, they've got a lot of work to do next year. But they get Roethlisberger back, get a healthy James Conner back, they'll be right back in the hunt for the AFC North title.
So even though Pittsburgh's had a lot of great playoff years under Mike Tomlin, you think maybe this was his most impressive coaching job?
To me, this team could have collapsed and just gone totally south with the 1-4 start and all the injuries that we were noting. They didn't do that. They continued to press and were actually in the hunt, in the thick of the playoff race until a loss to Buffalo at home. I believe it was on a Sunday or a Monday night, and that pretty much knocked them out of it.
And remember, they lost their first-round pick. They gave that away in the trade for Minkah Fitzpatrick, which some people questioned at the time. Turned out okay for him this year.
Turned out better than okay, and while they didn't make the playoffs, Minkah Fitzpatrick became an all-pro player. Finding his role in Pittsburgh, he'll be able to be at that level for many years to come for the Steelers.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. The fake punt gets him 13 yards. A huge play on special teams. It's a first down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So first and 10 now from the 30. Manning to throw once more. He finds his target, Beckham. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Manning, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
It's coming this way, here we go.
Now Manning again. Man open, Rice. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Into the red zone now, Madden, and he's got the hook up here. It's Woods, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 18-yard touchdown grab, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Well, Raiders football now, and you know the next time that we see the Raiders, most likely be the Las Vegas Raiders. They had hopes of a fairy tale finish in the Bay Area, but that didn't materialize. Came into Week 17 at 7-8, an outside chance at a playoff spot if everything broke right for them, but it didn't. They wound up losing at Denver to finish 7-9.
And even at 7-9, I thought they were ahead of pace a little bit. And remember, a few weeks earlier, that Kansas City game, the second one that they played against them, that almost meant everything. That's how well the Raiders had gotten into position. And even though it didn't turn out the way they wanted, I thought that Derek Carr played better at quarterback. I thought their defense showed great signs of improvement along the way during the season. And they found a runner in the rookie, Josh Jacobs.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout.
I wanted to do that so I could do this.
With 24 seconds
and
to
go all the way down the
field.
field.
Fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Metcalf once again the target, and it'll bring up third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Murray. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. So we've hit All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Okay, at least I get it.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw a touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Now Dawson for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Manning now on first down. It's caught by OBJ. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards that time.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. That'll be caught by Rice.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Now those...
Wait, didn't...
Down. 60 outlaw.
To throw is Manning. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's second down.
There goes Jerry Rice again, racking up catches in bunches. His 1,549 catches, a whopping 224 more than the next closest guy, the great Tony Gonzalez, a terrific tight end.
Looking to throw again on second down. Manning, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing is Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He's got his big tight end, Dallas Clark. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Again, it's Manning. Got his man, it's caught for Steelers touchdown. Jerry Rice there to make the grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Yes, indeed. Jerry Rice from Mississippi Valley State. I remember he broke into the league, and the nickname Flash was the one he was trying to get the catch on. As it turned out, he didn't need a nickname. 197 receiving touchdowns in the NFL, added on 10 rushing, and even had a fumble recovery for a total of 208 in his career.
By far the most all-purpose touchdowns in league history. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
And you still got bodied.
Raider offense set to get this drive started. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives.
After this, I'm going to play Uncharted 4 multiplayer. So TJ, make sure to watch that stream, the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, bro.
And try and change the momentum of this game.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 22 yards there, a first down. Right back to him on first down. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On second down, Dickerson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going.
Ah, yeah,
He'll be
you
stopped
better
just
push
outside the
forward.
5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To throw is Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. That close to taking a 4th quarter lead, but the goalposts, they had other plans.
I thought it was on target. It looked good off his foot, but then doink, off the metal and out. And those are the kind of breaks that can definitely swing a ball game.
A good pickup there at 22. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Manning. He's got it complete to Clark. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dallas Clark in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught.
Let's go, baby!
So they rally here in the final minute.
What is that when it comes to, baby? Let's go!
The heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown. They're still down 1. That is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the scores, the kicks away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Thompson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team.
He's got it. 15. A huge play there in overtime. 53 yards. Explosion plays always break the back of a defense, and overtime to put him in the red zone, that was huge.
I like your description there, because when you get an explosion play, now people are really scrambling on defense. Now they're looking at each other. Who's going to step up? Who's going to make the play? Offensive guys have the momentum. Now they're in the red zone. They've got to be thinking attack, trying to get it into the end zone.
What a loser.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. On play action, it's Murray. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline. Hope his defense picks him up and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To Thompson on the draw. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. What can Manning do now with his drive? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And they give this time to the tailback. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. What can Manning do now with his drive? And he drops this off to Thompson, complete.
Oh.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Raiders are going to beside here in overtime.
Okay.
Here's Brian
The
Anger
best is the
now.
best pattern.
On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier.
Dad. Can I play Fortnite with my best friend?
Taken in at the 22. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2.
I know.
Right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play fake. Murray. Forced out to his left. His throw
I'm trying to
incomplete.
go over top.
You gotta remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get
you
magnified. So you gotta
don't
walk that
play
line between
like
being
it's an
aggressive
86 overall.
and
You
being
play like it's
careful,
a
because that was a dangerous
97.
throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
And nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away.
I tried to throw it up.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it, because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust him.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Murray now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A partner, a great game that we got to see.
That game was till overtime and 16 seconds left.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream.
I was just in pro. Last week, I should go up to here. If I win every single game in Champions League. But I'm gonna go on Uncharted. So whoever is watching my stream, make sure, hey TJ, make sure you watch my Uncharted stream. I'm gonna start it in a few seconds. So go out of this one and then just keep refreshing my YouTube channel.